Strange things happening every day. You look from Nigeria, you go to Mali, you go to Malawi, you go to anywhere. Strange things are happening underneath our nostrils. That's why when I put out a video, you see me getting so angry and so mad at some of our people and the things we do, that at a time so critical as this, people are busy watching BB Niger, Big Brother Niger, a very stupid and nauseating, nonsensical show. That's what has gripped the attention of even preachers in the country. Okay, when I made my initial video that I made, a lot of people say, this guy has started again. Remember when the intelligence report came from the U.S. Army Department in Africa? When the U.S. intelligence came up with a report that Boko Haram, ISIS, and Al-Qaeda are planning to invade southern Nigeria. I said, yes, I said it. I quickly made a video and I put the video out there. And when the video came out, no, I think I actually put a video out not too long after the revelation came. And then there was another man, May something, okay, May Lafayette, something like that. The former vice president of Central Bank, whose revelation went viral all over the place. When you see revelations like this, the people are not playing them. They're telling you exactly what is going on. That Nigeria is already surrounded, ready to cave in under terrorism. If you have followed me long enough, you know how many times I've talked about these things. People have asked me, why is it that you don't pay attention to Nigeria anymore? I said, because there's nothing to pay attention to in Nigeria now. I have to go to where power is so that I can stimulate something there to save my people back home. That's why you see me doing what I'm doing. I'm doing it feverishly. Because Nigeria is gone. Completely gone. Nothing left to salvage. Nigeria is not in the process of dying. It has died. A nation where Boko Haram fighters will kill our people after killing and maiming the people, cutting off their heads and their limbs, after opening the womb of a pregnant woman and removing the baby, after taking over people's farmlands and their ancestral homelands. They will be given red carpets. Red carpet to reintegrate into the society. Buhari will go and put them in a beautiful, cozy hostel and give them a pitch to play soccer. Give them food, probably 3 square meals. Pay them money. And then give them nice clothes to come out and say, repentant Boko Haram. The recent one is how many? 601. 601 repentant Boko Haram. If you doubt what I'm saying, go read it in the news. But then look at the prisons in Nigeria. Go to the jails and see the people. Ordinary, everyday Nigerian wasting away in jails for minor crimes that shouldn't have taken them to jails. But Boko Haram gets to enjoy with our own taxpayer money. They use it to take care of Boko Haram and reintegrate them into the society. After telling us that Boko Haram is not from our place, after telling us that the people who are killing our people are from outside, you now go and rehabilitate the outsiders and reintegrate them into the society. You see, when they brought Ruga, everybody was making noise. Oh, Ruga. You see, the people are working with a blueprint. They know what they want. You make noise about Ruga, they say, okay, don't worry, we're going to change tactics. By the way, when they were making Ruga was actually the third time they were introducing the same program under a different name. And when you made noise, they changed it. And they are now doing the same program right now as we speak. You see, repentant Boko Haram, they bring them into the society, even told them that they can even be presidents in Nigeria. Okay? And you are sitting down there. All of us were sitting there watching when they came and took away CRA, Christian religious knowledge, from our curriculum. Little or no protest from CAN, Christian Association of Nigeria. And today, Buhari has assented to another one. Do you know, have you heard this one? This is fresh. There's something they call Companies and Allied Matters Act, Companies and Allied Matters Act, CAMA. Do you know what they said there? They said that the government and the ministry, the federal ministry has the power to sack the trustees of any church in Nigeria. And when they sack them, they have the power to impose on that church anybody as trustee who can manage and decide what happens to the church. When I say Islamization, people say, Joe, you are taking this thing far. You are taking it far. The level of stupidity amongst the people who call themselves Christians, not all of them, some of them in Nigeria, is beyond human comprehension. When you cry, they think you're crying too much. When you scream, they say, no, you're screaming too much. But the thing, as I'm talking to you, go to Vanguard newspaper today, now. If you have internet, check it, you will see it there. It's called Karma. Imagine one malam in Abuja can now circle the trustees in one church. After sacking the trustees, they will impose their own malams as the trustee. Everything El Rufai did in Kaduna is what they're replicating on federal level. Go through my videos and tell me if I have not mentioned it to you that this was going to come on federal level. I said it. This is how nations are Islamized. This is how nations are taken over. Our people don't care. It is to go and watch BB Niger, sit down and watch it and watch stupidity and watch rubbish on TV. That's what you want to do. When you talk, they say, this man, please let us, I don't want anything to bother my brain. Then when COVID-19 came, your brain could not be bothered again. You started bothering everybody. And you think it's all over. It's coming. That's why we pray. That's why we were praying. That's why we were praying. Because we need a second chance from, if we don't get the second chance from God, what is coming is 10 million times worse than COVID-19 shutdown. People who have made up their minds that it is time for them to descend on humanity and end humanity as we know it. That's why Boko Haram is having... Do you know it is even more profitable now to be a member of Boko Haram in Nigeria? It is more profitable to be a killer. Because at the end of the day, you will go and surrender yourself and say, hey, I have repented. They will give you very smooth sail, even tell you that you're going to be a president. Why should I be a normal, ordinary Nigerian when after fighting I can be given this kind of treatment? And mainstream media claim they don't know. Do you hear the one that just happened recently? I think somebody was telling me that they say some refugees have just gotten home. Is it Borno or somewhere? After getting home, they say they just took them and zapped them away. Every blessed day there is something going on. Every blessed day there is something going on. There's something going on. At the end of the day, nothing has happened. I gotta tell you something. Let me be honest with you. The devil is a liar. We must win this battle. We must win the battle. I don't care what they say. We must win this battle. That's why we have gone to the top. We have gone to the top. We are touching on everything. We are touching on everybody. I say, you know, I made a promise to you guys. I said, I am never going to open up and tell you some of the contacts that I am having out there. I said, I will not be open about it. I will not talk about it. I will only be quietly moving and be doing the things I am doing. You know, somebody visited me and the person was telling me, Joe, is this what you go through with this thing you're doing? The level of attacks I have received since we started this program, even up until this very moment, as some of you may see, and I won't talk too much about it because I don't want to give glory to the devil. The level of attack I have received, if somebody was not around to witness this time, it would be like this man is talking too much. The enemy hates when God's people come together to pray. You don't know what is going on. They hate when we come together to pray. They want to collapse everything. Karma, Companies Allied Matters Act, or whatever nonsense they call it. They will now begin to impose. So one malam will come to your church and say, all these trustees, they need to go. And when they now impose another malam, the malam will now begin to tell the church what to do. Oh, church, you cannot preach about this. Oh, you just preach that terrorism is bad. Oh, you cannot preach it. Oh, why did you people preach that this? So they will now decide. So what do you call that? That is a full-blown Islamization. And I say it every day. I will never stop saying it. I don't hate Muslims. If you watch, if care is not taken, you will see some of my Muslim friends may be watching. They are my friends. They love me like there's no tomorrow. And they know that what I speak about is the truth. They know. Except if you just hate the truth. But if you know the truth, you will know that this is the truth And we have to speak that truth by every means. That's why God says, you shall know the truth. And the truth that you know is what is going to set you free. Okay, I made a video and I was telling everybody, I said, have you people noticed when I made a video to explode, you know, somebody called me or sent me an email and said, Brother Joe, I'm trying to win people over to vote for Donald Trump. But all of them are telling me something. They're saying that this Joseph is claiming that it was Obama and Democrat that brought about what is it called? That brought about Buhari on Nigeria. That Joseph Okechukwu is saying that that he doesn't even have any proof. That how can he say that it is Obama and these people that brought Buhari on Nigerians? I say, oh, is that what they are telling you? I say, okay. Well, I'm a filmmaker. I don't need anybody to help me. I will put the proof there in the video and release it to you to see it for yourself. And there you have it. It's there. It's on my YouTube page. It's also on Facebook. They quietly, and another senator or rep member from the north has also admitted openly that they helped them to impose these people. Now, these are Democrats. These are Democrats. You know, when I tell you something, that when I'm fighting all this fight, it is for the preservation. This is self-preservation for my people. So now listen to me. These people are admitting that it is the Democrats who imposed Buhari on them. And you are a Nigerian, you are sitting in America, speaking grammar, eating burger, eating all these things. And you forgot that at the end of the day, there is no other home you're going to have in this world but this your home. And you want to give power to Joe Biden in America to come and be the president of America. And you are not thinking of what Joe Biden has done. If Democrats were the ones who single-handedly came down to Nigeria and installed APC party that has become a nightmare to everyone in Nigeria today, do you think in your right senses that these same Democrats will come to power and then begin to fight against the party that they installed and the Buhari that they installed? Do you know? You know, sometimes when I have this program, I want to actually appeal to your common conscience or your common sense. I'm making an appeal. Do you think in your right senses that this same party will come to power in America and they will now come to fight against the terrorism that they have imposed on us? It doesn't take anything for you to know the truth. You just have to have an open mind to know the truth. Where is the truth? I'm giving it to you, but you're not paying attention. We tell them, this is what the truth is. They say no. They say no. This is the truth. Follow the truth. They say no. They will never do it. That's why we're following Trump. I told them, I have never in my life, and I would never come out in the open and tell somebody, Donald Trump is a perfect man. No, I can't do that. Am I sick? I'm not sick in my mind. The man has his flaws. The man has a background that is so questionable that nobody can be proud of. And so do all of us. Many of us do have the same background. There are so many people watching me here today that you can't even talk to people about the things you did in your past. Why is it so different that we can't tolerate the past of another man just because he's in the seat of power? And you are supposed to be thinking about your own preservation. You are there fighting what you should not be fighting. The devil is a liar. Let me tell you something, my dear people. The devil knows that God's people have a reason to take over. He knows. Do you see? I'm talking to you right now. You see what is going on? Something that has never happened around me. All the things are happening around me today. Things that have never happened before, that have no reason to happen, they are all happening. The devil is saying to me, you better stop this thing you're doing. You better stop this thing you're doing. We're going to stop you. You better stop this thing you're doing. Are people sending me visions, messages, dreams? I said, the devil, go and lick your own butt. We're going to pray. We're going to pray. Because if we don't pray, they're going to mess up. Let me tell you what is coming to happen before we pray. So I don't want to talk too much. They came out openly in the media and said that the war with China, America's war with China, is no longer far-fetched. The mainstream media didn't show you that. They say America's war with China is no longer far. And you remember I made a video some time ago. And I was telling us some of the things that I was noticing that was going on in the South China Sea. What was happening and how that America and China were getting really to a head. That things could happen immediately if care is not taken. Before you know what is going on, the news started pouring out from all over the place. So war with China is no longer far-fetched. But let me tell you what you don't know about that so-called potential war with China. What you don't know about that war is that it is not necessarily that China wants to challenge America. What is happening is that the globalists are saying to themselves, we are going to knock these two heads together so we can use the means of that war to destroy Trump out of power.
So I have a lot of enemies out there. This may be the last time you'll see me for a while. A lot of very rich enemies, but they are not happy with what I'm doing. But I figure we have one chance to do it, and no other president's going to do what I do. No other president would do a favored nations, a rebate, a buy from other nations at much less cost. Nobody. And there are a lot of unhappy people, and they're very rich people, and they're very unhappy.
And you know when they want to plan the war is planned for November. They want to start setting the tone for that war from September. Okay, you see that what happened? Hillary Clinton was supposed to go to court. All of a sudden now, a justice actually overturned it. These people are so powerful. They are trying to evade justice by every means possible. They have overturned it. A woman who has a case to answer. Imagine if it was a Republican who had that case to answer. They would have gone to court a long time ago and sentenced the person. But Hillary Clinton, no. She will not go to court again. And yet they have planned. You remember this video that is trending all over the place called the Great Reset? Planned for 2021. That Great Reset, you know what will bring about the Great Reset? It is a war that is going to be fought on the soils of the United States of America. And when this war is starting, let me give you so that you go and tell all your friends and brothers wherever they are. The war, when it started, when it's going to be started, they are going to crumble the economy of the world. If they could use COVID-19 to bring about the things they brought about on our nation just because of Donald Trump. When I made my video, you remember the video that I titled COVID-19, what are they hiding, what they are not telling you? Remember that video? I made it clear. This is all about this man in the White House. That the whole world suffered for it. Up to today, you see what is happening in America? Everybody is suffering. They are going to do worse. If this one did not take him out, you should know that what they are bringing more is going to be far worse. And they don't care who dies. They don't care who suffers. It's not their business.